The pandemic has affected nearly every type of business on the Central Coast, and many are finding ways to adapt. KSBY reporter Tiffany Haas spoke with some local dry cleaners to find out how it's affected them.
Despite being considered an essential business during the pandemic, several Central Coast dry cleaners tell me they've seen a substantial decrease in business. The conveyor is still spinning, but since the stay-at-home orders with far fewer clothes.
In April, our volume was off almost 80%.
Village Center Dry Cleaners owner David Owen says residents don't need their services when they're staying at home.
If people aren't going to work, people aren't going to church, they're not going out to eat, then they aren't wearing the kind of clothes that would come into a dry cleaners.
It's been the same for Laguna Cleaners owner Mark Goforth.
There's not a lot of people going out, not a lot of people congregating, so they don't need to get dressed up. There also the amount of people that are staying home and working, where you can work with your pajamas on, maybe you might have a tie on.
And Mark says that these racks behind me are typically full, but they've seen a decrease in business by 50% or more since this time last year. But for those who are working, like Curtis Floyd, need the doors to stay open.
The fact that I wouldn't be able to press this and have it clean each day for me to get to work. So it's nice just to be able to have the convenience of going down and helping local businesses.
We've been in business for almost 60 years. I'm the third generation of my family. That's the fourth generation back there. So, we're just doing whatever we can do to survive to better times.
In San Luis Obispo, Tiffany Haas, KSBY News.
KSBY also spoke with Paul's Dry Cleaners in San Luis Obispo, who said they are also down about 50% from their typical business volume.